Dicebaggery is now live. Streaming art, draw and chat festival outfits. Pokemon inspired TTRPG. So true Geronimo, so true.
Hello everybody. Hey, there, Kohei. Already in the chat, making Geronimo say things during loading screen. I should probably do something about that. However, I forget and I'm busy doing other things. Which is why everything involved with streaming gets put on the back burner. How's it going, Kohei? And any of the lurkers that might be hanging out there. I see maybe one on Rumble or something. How's it going, boys? Anyways, this is Dicebag, artist, game designer, world builder, and occasional VTuber, and we got work to do. You know what, though? I've been thinking I should talk about some game stuff first, though. Let me bring up some stuff. I got like some things saved on Twitter that I'd like to like look at on stream. And kind of comment on and see before we really get into the whole drawing session. But anyways, I'll pop in the stream room in case any of the boys want to come on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get... Let's see. There, that one. Yeah. Tweeter. I saved some game trailers that I've been coming across in like just my hanging out on Twitter. So I wanted to kind of, you know what? Some of these aren't even trailers. They're just like, hey, wishlist us on Steam. Maybe we can find a trailer on their actual page here. Oh no, I ain't seeing much.
Twitchlit a wild mime junior appears. Twitchlit catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Oh yeah, we've got that. I forgot. Added the Pokemon catching add-on to the stream. By the way, if you want to get into that whole thing, I guess you type exclamation point Poke Start, and that will like add you to the whole game. You know what? This doesn't seem like a whole lot going on. Let me pause this. Deadweight says it's a tactical roguelike here. There's not much. That's just an 8-second trailer.
Good evening,
not much.
Mortal humans.
Not much to talk
Make sure
about
you
here.
subscribe to Dicebag and say hello.
Lurkers. Alright, this one looks a little more involved.
They broke us once, but I see no broken souls today.
Mime
I see
Junior
a people
escaped.
carved from stone.
No one caught it. John asked 5 rings.
And with this stone, we will rebuild.
Okay, we got some kind of major base building stuff here. This is kind of giving me vibes of some other game I was playing a while back. Let's turn this down a tad. It's getting a little overpowering here.
If humanity's ever to crawl out of this calamity, these lambs need to toughen up.
I'm a little confused by what this is. It looks like some kind of, I don't know, like, base building cross with tower defense, maybe? I don't know. Cataclysmo, it's called. Let's see. What was that other thing I was thinking of? I think I have it in like a collection or something. I have to remember how to actually filter my my Steam page. This must have been a while ago. Oh yeah, The Last Spell, that's what this one's called. It was more of a turn-based tactics game, but it had kind of a similar idea where you're fighting hordes of monsters and defending a town from them. This is another one, Hexadome Tactics, Infinity: Hexadome Tactics. Obviously, it had tactics in the title, so I was like, huh. Let's check it out.
The countdown has begun to the main event. Get ready for the greatest sports show in the entire universe. 2 teams, full contact, live weapons. Witness the brutal showdown of the ultimate champions, live in the Hexadome.
Interesting. Summer 2024, so this might be out right now. That's actually something I might be interested in right there. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the whole game that's being played, but it looks like it's fairly well crafted, and it got an interesting idea there. And it's turn-based tactics. That's the hook right there for me. But anyways, let's get back into drawing. We will turn the window off here. Start the music back on. Alright, we got some Chloe to finish up here. I already got everything in. I got the line art from Patron here. But you know what? I actually might want to do something different with Viveka's dress. I'm thinking this whole bottom section kind of is a little boring. We could just have like this part be also feathers. So maybe I'll do this first. Let's see, where's my lines? There's the lines, okay. Yeah, we'll clean this up first. Fix the little design going on. Then we'll move on to Chloe here. I still have the brush from the weekday stream I was using. I haven't drawn in like 2 days. I'm trying my best to like make it so I don't actually have to draw her legs in here. That might be something I can't really avoid. Let's see. I think that might be better than what I had before. Yeah, I think this was a good decision. I was seeing that some other big gaming company, I think it was Bungie, had a bunch of like big layoffs this week. So, you know, more gaming industry collapse going on, which is gonna be good for indies. But one thing that kind of struck me, something that Mark Kern on Twitter was saying. You know, let me bring that up here in a second. Let's see. Let's see, not that folder. Topics, let's see. Alright. Here we go. We'll read this out loud instead of putting it on screen. Alorum, would you do the honors? Oh, do I have to, Dice Big? I thought I'd get to do this whole stream without saying anything. That's too bad. You gotta read. We need somebody to narrate. Okay. He says, Destiny is not doing well. It is failing. Otherwise, Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy, what a name, Noseworthy, would not have been let go. Everyone said it was going well, but it was not going well enough. In AAA, it doesn't matter if you made millions. It matters if you didn't earn as many millions as the other products you invested in. Or even if you stuck the money into the stock market. The ROI is what matters. That's return on investment, by the way. Otherwise, they would not put money in games at all. This is why your wallet can make a huge difference, yada yada yada. That's not important to the discussion. Yeah, that's exactly not important to the discussion, because I want to talk about this second thing. Doesn't matter if you make millions, it matters if you didn't earn as many millions as the other products you invested in, or even if you stuck the money in the stock market. This is why investors suck. In other words, what he's saying is, The company was profitable. The company was sustainable. But investors could be making more money if they put their money in other places. And this is why you don't freaking trust investors. Because they don't care about your business. They only care about the return on investment. Return on investment not as high as other things, well, you get canned. Your business sustains itself. It's making a profit. You can pay all your bills. You can pay your people on time. Well, that's not good enough. I hate that mentality. It's never good enough. It's never good enough for people. For investors specifically. I don't know when it's gonna like hit people that this is how things work. But we still see people being like, oh yeah, investment. We got investment. Why did you, like, come on. It's suicide long term. You're never gonna hit the exponential growth required consistently to keep doing this stuff. If you actually care about the thing you're doing, as usually creative people
Twitch lit
do.
a wild Digipie appears. Twitch lit catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Thank you, Geronimo. If you actually want to do the thing that you're like getting investment for long term, as most creative people do, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. And that's why I'm going the slow and steady route with creatures and all the other stuff that I'm working on. Don't want to get stuck in that whole shenanigans. It's definitely rough though, trying to do everything yourself. I have been making friends and connections that are useful, like the guy I just had doing my music for one.
Digipie escaped. No one caught it. John Asw 5 rigged.
Poor Togepi, not getting catch. I suppose I could be interacting with my own game. I'm a little bit preoccupied though. Alright, we'll just clean up the edges here. We'll have to do something about some of the lighting before we call this one done. And this down here should be skin colored. Let's see, hopefully I have a color palette somewhere. I'm not sure that I do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to color pick from the layer. Let's see. Pick color from layer. There we go. Now let's make a swatch real quick so I don't lose this color. It's getting a little hot in my room now that I'm thinking about it. I think I might have the air conditioning turned off. Might have to get up and fix that before long. Oh yeah, that looks way better than the way I had the dress before. We do want to add a little something like this, though. Yeah, like that. Nice. I wanted to say there was some other things that I wanted to, like right up here. Could use a little more softening on the edge here. Oh, and right here, that's another one I noticed earlier. There we go. I think now we're good to continue on to Chloe over here. Hold up a second. This whole thing is not in its own folder. Alrighty, now we're good. We're gonna have to bring up an actual reference for Chloe, though. I forgot. Where's she at? There's she at. Let's see. In fact, another thing I was thinking. I think she might be a little bit small, if you know what I mean. Compared to her reference artwork. Alright, that should be good enough. So let's get skin color and hair color. And the rest we'll probably have to wing it, since the rest is her outfit. Something looks off about this color, but I picked it directly from the other one. We'll roll with it. It'll probably look better once I start throwing other colors in. Alright, another thing I'm gonna have to bring in is creature art, of course, of course. Because, of course, the outfits are based on creatures. Alright, we're just gonna have to get this little area by hand. No fill tool for me. literally only 2 colors on this guy. I was looking for a third one for the belt, but that ain't happening. We'll just have to wing it. Yeah, I think the curvature of the belt could be a little less steep. That'll kind of make the belly look flatter. He's a tad lopsided in the hips, too. That's a little better. And we're just gonna put the whole mask on a different layer here. As its own thing, so I can take it on and off.
Twitchlet a wild shellos appears. Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Alright, if nobody else is in the game, I'm gonna try and grab one of these. Whoop. Alright. Back to drawing. Enough playing Pokemon into chat.
Good evening, mortal humans. Make sure you subscribe to Dicebag and say hello.
Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna...
Shellos has been caught by Dicebaggery.
Yay. He'll go well with my Charmander. There we go. My leg is falling asleep. Sitting weird. Whoops. Yeah, I got this one little aspect of, like, creatures festivals figured out, but I haven't really thought too much about, like, everything else that might be going on. Like, obviously, one of the obvious things is would be, like, they have, like, creature tournaments or something. Which is something I've actually explored in my playtests with. In the early days. Sent the players to partake in a tournament for beginner conjurers at a festival. And of course, shenanigans were had in the meantime. Alright, Chloe needs some freckles because that's something that's really easy for me to forget. And I'm thinking about it now, so I'm gonna do it now. There we go. And the face is gonna need its own layer for colors here. We're gonna thicken up this line right here because it's bugging me. There we go. And the eye color. Nice green. Nice. You know what? There maybe should be some kind of inside showing on the meat over here. Might not normally see it, but it just feels wrong to not show it. Know what I mean? Alright, shading time. I think we've gotten far enough. All the gaps filled in right? No gaps, no gaps. Alright. Whoops. We need a multiply layer. Okay, we need to take the mask off here for this one. Ah, I lost my color. The stupid color picker. Dang, stylus is too sensitive. Let's see. Having a hard time thinking of things to talk about here. We're just in mechanical mode. Whoops. Okay. There, how about that? Is that okay, Fill Tool? You like it now? Alright. I think we're good on the shadows. More or less. I say as I continue working on them. That's okay, that's okay. You know what? Screw it. We're simplifying this part. I get a little too detail oriented with this style sometimes when I really shouldn't be. Alright, highlights time. We'll put the eyes back on and the face for this part. Whoops. I need white.
Twitchlet a wild Sudowoodo appears. Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
What is this? Sudowoodo popping in my chat. Alright, let's grab this one. Like I was saying on my Discord to Dale earlier, I've got some chatbot stuff that might be able to make kind of a facsimile of such a game to play in chat. Well, for creatures specifically. It's gonna take a little work, and it won't be as advanced, unfortunately. These guys have like a whole freaking game going. Like an actual Pokemon game.
Sudowoodo has been caught by Dice Baggery.
You know what? I'm probably getting too detailed with the hair too. Oh yeah. We should simplify the whole hair shading here. Alright, I think Chloe's coming out pretty good here. It's now about time we move on to the whole softening stage. Alrighty, shadows time. Time for the shadows. Gotta feather out the shadows here. Whoops. Wrong color there. You know what? The way I've got this drawn is a little off from the other one, so let's put a little more shininess on it. Alrighty. Let's throw some color on the line art, then we'll throw some actual color on the, or shading rather, on the eyes and stuff. Oh, and we'll have to do the whole mask too, that's another thing. Alrighty. Time for the eyes in your face. Let's see. Let's just grab what we got right from here. I'm kind of thinking might have to do a pic sometime where she's at the festival in such a get-up and then is bumping into things because she doesn't have her glasses on. Alas, we already have a lot of Chloe artwork, so we're gonna have to put that one on hold. I think we have enough for a while. Patron just made one and I colored up. I colored up last week. So I think we've got our like regular Chloe quota met between this and that. Let's see. She's got this little shine on her pupils, and of course she's got diamond pupils. I like to give the characters, especially the stronger conjurers, something off about their eyes. Whoa, those pupils are small. We need to need to do something about that. Let's upsize these a bit. That's better. And we'll throw in a little bit of shine here. Nice. She does look a little off without her glasses, but I think that's a necessity given the mask part.
Twitchlit a wild drillbur appears. Twitchlit catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
In 90s. Thank you, Geronimo. Thanks for the announcement. Let's see. 25% multiply layer on the shadows is what we had before.
Good evening, mortal humans. Make sure you subscribe to Dicebag and say hello.
Right, workers? How's it going, boys? Mostly seeing people on Rumble.
Drillbur escaped. No one caught it?
Shame.
John
Nobody
Ass
wants
5 rig.
Wilbur anyways. Or Drillbur. I really don't think that's really popular Pokemon. Maybe that's controversial to say. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Let's see. Alright. Time for the shades. And we gotta lower that opacity. Also, it should be an overlay layer, not a glow layer. Okay, let's... add some more back in here. Something weird about the multiply layer here. It's like it's not actually doing anything. Here's what we'll do. Okay, that's probably not gonna work either. That might be the best we're gonna get. Alrighty. I think Chloe's pretty much done here. I get the mask on and off. Nice. Let's label that layer though, so I know what it is. We got Celine we could be doing next. And we are going to need to bring up
I find it
those
hard to
things.
believe a word in that book. It's so two-faced.
Hey there, Mr. Wacky Stuff. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I don't know what you mean. My book is perfectly fine. Yeah, what's he talking about? We're not two-faced at all. We're just two different people. Well, two different book covers, I guess. What do you call us? I don't actually know. We don't call you anything at all because I don't feel like dealing with you right now. Anyways.
Well, I'm off. This is all too conceptual for me at 3 a.m.
Don't go. Anyways, I guess I should probably mention I'm working on this tabletop RPG. We got a monster collecting tabletop RPG I'm working on and doing some art for. We gotta bring up some characters here. Let's see. Celine, here we go. Oh, that's right. I need to bring up the cleaner line art. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, that'll work. We got Celine here. And got all her colors in here. We'll just throw these on as fast as possible. See, this right here probably should have the face showing through. Whoop. Get my opacity back up for the erasure. Celine's got an unusually yellowish skin tone, I'm noticing right meow. Also, what is this? I don't think that's right. I think that needs to not be there. And we're also gonna need the creature that this is based off of. Schlagoop. Unfortunately, the whole lopsided eyes thing just wasn't gonna work out for the mask on this one. You know what? We should probably bring in, like, this whole family. Honestly, I don't know if this creature was a great one to base an outfit on. Given the color scheme. It's just not very interesting, you know? Here's what we'll do, though. We'll give her dress layers in different colors. Different shades, rather.
Twitchlet. A wild Gothita appears. Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Let's see how this looks when we actually just use these colors for everything. How about if we make the sleeves a different color? Or a different shade or tone or whatever it is we call this. I'm an artist. I feel like some of it definitely needs to be not beige.
Gothita escaped. No one caught it. John Asw 5 rigged.
You know what? I'm thinking this part right here really should just be like one continuous line. Yeah, I think that's better. And get the mouth stuff going on here. Alright, I think we got... You know what, this is bugging me. This looks like she's just got... too much... too much forehead showing. Alright. Shading time. I got some shadows to put on here. I grabbed my thing from my swatch. Thank God I kept that around. Let's... I turned Chloe off, but let's keep Chloe on. Maximum eye candy. Okay. I really should have made it like a second version where she's got the mask pulled off. It may not be too late to do that, but it's gonna be more work now. We'll see if I feel like it later on. After I've got things figured out here. Yeah, might as well put that entire part in the in shadow. Once again, I need to keep my shading simple for this style. Let's see. Yo, we're just gonna do like I said, and we're gonna put this entire part in shadow. I don't think we need this here. What else do we need? Is it time to just move on to the highlights? I think it might be. Let's do it. And we're gonna want to reduce that quite a bit.
Twitchlet a wild bun LB appears Twitchlet catch it using poke catch, winners revealed in 90s.
Bunnelby? Eh. I wouldn't even waste a Pokeball on that.
Good evening, mortal humans. Make sure you subscribe to Dicebag and say hello.
Yeah, how's it looking over on our various platforms?
Bun LB escaped. No one caught it?
Not much
John
going
asked
on,
5 rig.
honestly. About like so should be good. You know, she needs legs. Thinking, put it there. That should be about right. I don't want to worry too much about like the positioning of where her legs should be, but let's see. Yeah, it'd be about there. Yeah, I think it's about right. So I think we can afford to lower the opacity even more. That should do alright. Add a little bit of extra shine to the dress here. I think that looks pretty good. And a little bit of a highlight on the mask, not a whole lot. And then we'll move on to the shadows. Whoops, got the wrong color here. Nope. Gotta redo some of this. I forgot to soften some of the highlights here. I'm thinking now would be a good time to actually, like, redraw some of this. Let's see. Let's create folder. And let's see. You know what? We're gonna need like an entirely new one. So let's copy that entire folder. We're gonna take all the line art or the coloring off. And we're gonna take the mask. We're gonna select everything very tediously of the mask. Alright. Oh no, I forgot the eyes too. Alright, I think we're good now. I think we got it this time. There we go, and the face stays there. Now we're gonna have to reconstruct this whole thing that I probably drew before, but let's see. There's the eyes that I drew before. Let's take these. I might want these. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the rest of the face. We're gonna have to bring up her reference here. Let's see. 'Cause I do not know what her hair is like right off the top of my head.
Twitchlet. A wild Galvantula appears. Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
You know what? I don't like the teeth showing on this one. I'm thinking the face could be a little wider.
Galvantula escaped. No one caught it? John Asw 5 rigged.
Shame. I should have gone for that one. Galvantula is kind of cool. I do like me some Galvantula. And Joltik is very cute for a spider. Gotta put in that caveat. Whoops. On the wrong layer again. I did the thing! He did the thing, chat. He drew on the wrong layer. Common artist mistake! Laugh at him! Alright, all the fun is out of the way. That's enough. We gotta get on with this. Alright, let's see. yeah. Now we need to kind of start tweaking some things. Things that would not be seen. Let's see, what does Celine's eyebrows look like? Okay, pretty standard stuff. Just high on her head, on her forehead. You know, though, I feel like the eye position is quite off. We might have to make some tweaks to the what do you call that? I'm blanking. The other one. The other layer. The other drawing. First one. Alrighty. Let's... Oh, this is a mess. Okay. We got a lot of work to do. That's the nitpicky little things. And the mouth. There we go. Now, the dreaded shadows. Is that gonna be alright? Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, that'll work. That didn't take as long as I expected it to. Alright, let's soften the edges here. Let's see how this stacks up. Alright, there's a clear, like, difference in the eye position. So we're definitely gonna have to edit the other one. But before that, we gotta get the highlights figured out on this. Okay, there shouldn't be too much that I have to do here, I guess. I thought this would be a lot more painful than it actually was. You know what I'm gonna do though? We're going to... Excuse me. What was I saying? Okay. I had some extra layers there for some reason. We're gonna actually color the eyes and everything before I do anything else. And then we're just gonna like straight up copy and paste them onto the other one. Dude, what is going on here? Got some stuff out of place. Alright. Wait a second. Okay, that's not right. Wrong layer again, wrong layer. That's another one for the counter. There's something I should get. A wrong layer counter for chat to keep track of. Right when I get around to that whole a creature's chat game. I really need to like take another weekend off of work and start figuring out some stuff.
Twitchlit a wild meditite appears. Twitchlit catch it using poke
Wait a
cache.
second, what's going
Winners
on?
revealed in 90s.
He's the wrong color. Is that Discord? Evergrade, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Hello, how's it going? I'm somewhat exhausted.
I
Yep.
sympathize.
Yeah. It's been a day.
Been
As
busy
part
with
of
work.
A week. Yeah, it's kind of been grinding me down a little.
Oof.
I'll survive. Like, it's been inexplicably busy.
I see.
So it's a little struggle, but I'm having trouble just not zoning out for a while when I'm all done with everything. It's a bummer because I actually do want to get things like art done.
Don't we all?
Good evening.
Imagine doing that.
Imagine
be me.
Subscribe to Dicebag and say hello.
art? What are
An
we?
artist
artists or
doing art?
something?
Of course I'm an artist. I'm not doing art. That way I can complain about how much art I'm not doing.
The eternal struggle.
Wanting to do art versus doing art.
Meditite escaped. No one caught it. John
I
asked
see you got
Vibrant.
that Pokemon community game set up.
Yes, I do.
How does it work? Let's see if I can become a Pokemon master.
Okay, so I think you gotta type !Pokestart in the chat to get your starter Pokemon and figure things out.
Let's start the game.
At Evergrade Artistry Yaai.
All right,
Your journey begins
Turtwig.
now.
That was actually my
Your
choice
starter is
back in
Turtwig.
Pearl.
LV5.
You got
All right.
Turtwig? I got a Charmander. Hell yeah.
Nice. You're gonna get Charizard, Game Freak's favorite Pokemon.
Now, like, every 15 minutes, it'll come up with a new Pokemon that you can throw a Pokeball at.
I assume it's !catch.
It's !Pokecatch space the type of ball you want to throw. You can probably scroll up in my chat if it's on there. I've caught a
Let's
few
see.
of them. I've thrown a couple Pokeballs.
It's not letting me go. You go away, rewards channel. Let's see. It only lets me go up to about an hour past. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've thrown one.
Yeah. No worries. I'll be vigilant for when one comes. how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I guess.
You guess?
Things have been a
You're not
little
sure?
slow in terms of like, I don't know, social media stuff and all that. There you go. I put it in the stream chat for you. That's what you type in. Whenever a Pokemon appears in chat.
Okay. Wait, so it's Poke Catch and Space Pokeball, right?
Right.
Oh, man, it is quiet. There's not a single thing jumping around
Say what?
out of the tall grass.
Out of the tall grass. Okay, okay.
I'm not even catching text, let alone Pokemon.
Yeah, I wanted to create like a chat game like this for creatures specifically, but this one's a lot more advanced than what I'd be able to do with actual like just chat bots.
Yeah, I remember you discussing that. Sash, even you can't even rely on Twitch when it has something cool.
Well, this
yeah.
this isn't even. This is like something that people made themselves. It's not even
Oh, never mind.
Twitch. It's not even a thing that Twitch made or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna commit a grave sin here and reduce the bust on Celine.
Ice Bag going woke?
Look,
Now it's
she can't compete with Chloe. We gotta keep the hierarchy here.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of do that with my characters sometimes when I draw them. Where I have a pet, I kind of like keep debating about how big or small to make her busts, and I have trouble committing.
We gotta keep Chloe as the big one. In fact,
Good
I
for
made
Chloe.
her a little bit bigger when I was doing her.
Duly noted.
Anyways, have you seen what we got so far?
I see it. I see it now. Oh, and I saw your art posts from the other day.
The other day.
The first.
What of
Oh yeah,
of
in the.
Viveka? Viveka, you mean?
I think so.
Like she's the only one I actually had done before. Let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, so got a little turned around here thinking about Booba. Now it's not quite shaped right. Dang it. Okay. I decided to like completely add a whole different version with her mask pulled away, and that hardly did anything. But now I'm trying to slightly reduce her bust, and it's like, oh no, everything's going wrong.
Oh no, it all went wrong. Just when you think nothing could go wrong.
I shouldn't have gone woke. Oh no.
Ice Bag going broke? Exclamation mark.
Diceback Games has never made a profit anyway, so you know, we're good.
Shareholders hate him. Find out how this company has repelled them for years.
That's something I was actually talking to myself about earlier in the stream.
You want to share with the class?
Okay.
By class, I mean me.
Class, you mean you? Yeah, you. Because I said it towards the beginning, but we can rehash it. Let's see.
It's new to me.
It's not like anybody was watching at that time, anyways. Now I need to find the actual post. Okay, here we go.
Okay, when you're doing that, I'll pull up the Rumble stream as well.
Yes, lurk for me. Let's see. Okay, we got a Twitter post from Mark Kern over here. You familiar with him?
I see. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see his posts a lot.
Okay, he says. Okay, you know what? We should have one of the Tome Boys narrate this. Read it for us. Okay, we had Lorem do it earlier, so Ipsum, you're up. Now it's my turn, is it? Okay. Mark Kern says, Destiny is not doing well. It is failing. Otherwise, Luke Smith and Mark Newsworthy would not have been let go. Everyone said it was going well, but it was not going well enough. In AAA, it doesn't matter if you made millions. It matters if you didn't earn as many millions as the other products you invested in, or even if you stuck the money into the stock market. The ROI is what matters. Return on investment, that's what that is. Otherwise, they would not put the money in games at all. And that's the important part.
Is this a controversial statement?
This is my gripe for why investors are just bad in general.
I thought this was common knowledge. That's what I'm saying.
It's literally, he's just saying, yes, the game company is functional, it's paying its bills, it's making a profit, it's making a good profit. But other things are making better profits. Therefore, they get cut back and everything else gets taken away and put into other things. Which, frankly, ain't in anybody's best interest except for the investors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, like, I agree. Like, I understand. It's just, is it? Oh, jeez! I just saw the mask for briefly player change. That
The what?
What's the character's name on the left?
Celine?
Yeah, I saw her with and without the mask. I swear there was a bigger difference, but it is just her holding up her mask.
Yeah. Oh. I need to change some of the other things on that other version too. Dang it. This is going to be...
Oh, yeah, I can see, the fact that she has...
You see the booba get bigger, right? You see the boobs get bigger. And
Yep.
some of her hair move a little bit.
I mean,
we're gonna have to tweak that.
Over her like dead eyes.
Say what?
I keep looking at her eyes, which I notice are actually shift when you change the layer.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah,
They're in a slightly different position. I should probably finish coloring the eyes while I'm doing this, actually.
sure. By the way, I understand the argument of what we were talking about earlier. I always saw, like, rather than like, well, this is just how I thought of it, like, rather than like profit. What mattered was profits made compared to how to profits last year. Because it seems like everything is trying to chase after infinite growth forever.
Yep.
While also trying to make the money as fast as they can. So they're just trying to make more golden gooses to kill.
Yep.
Which is very healthy for all involved. I'm sure everyone's having fun. No one's having fun.
It's so crazy that you can be like perfectly functional as a company, making a profit and self-sustainable. Like, what more do you want exactly? Like, what else could there be? But for when the investors get involved, that's not enough. It's like, I don't know. There should be. They shouldn't be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I only feel so bad for the companies because
They kind of brought it on themselves, huh?
yeah, like you're literally opening yourself up to be sued if you're not making infinite money forever.
Yep.
And what do they get out of it? They pretty much put themselves in debt.
Well, I'm sure the CEO gets a nice golden parachute.
Nice diamond encrusted yacht. Yeah.
Speaking of investors, though, there's another thing I saw. Apparently, in the AI space, some of the investors are looking at the stuff that's been happening with AI, and they're going like, "Hey, you guys do like intend to make a profit sometime, right? Because you guys are losing a lot of money right now."
Twitch lit a wild Oroku
Yeah.
appears Twitch lit catch it using poke catch. Winners
you got a
revealed in
Pokemon
Sorry,
to
guys.
catch.
Yep. You gotta catch Pokemans.
Go for it. Throw that Pokeball.
Come on. Oh man, I hope I get it. Where were we?
AI companies not making profit.
Oh yeah, people.
Years into their development.
Man, I'm totally shocked. Who could have thought that like some big hotshot trend that literally everyone was jumping onto because the stock market said it was cool isn't panning out.
Tale as old as time, right?
But Dice, you don't understand. The stock market is based on people's feelings. How can someone feel something that's wrong?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Good news is that it seems like AI is going to be plateauing instead of, causing the apocalypse.
That would be nice. I was kind of concerned, but my concerns, as maybe I've said it before,
Oroku
I didn't think AI would.
Evergreen
All right, I got an
artist.
Aracuda.
I don't even know what that one is off the top of my head.
I know. How do I? It's the one that's shaped like a torpedo.
Is it a Gen 9 one? Or
Gen 8?
Gen 8?
Here it
Gen
is.
8.
The Barracuda Pokemon.
No wonder I skipped that gen because it looked garbage.
I actually liked a lot of the Pokemon in that gen.
I think they had a few that were okay, but then they had like things like Ice Q and the mix and match fossil things, which just looked awful.
Oh yeah, those Pokemon. I like those Pokemon partly because they're so cursed, and I'm not kidding. Like, let me find.
They're freaking terrible.
I'm not joking. Their Pokedex entries they each describe how the Pokemon, like, their existences kind of suck because they're two parts mashed together. Let me find one.
That tracks. I mean, that just seems like a reasonable thing to say.
Oh yeah, the most famous one, Dracovish. One entry is, its mighty legs are capable of running speeds exceeding 40 miles per hour, but this Pokemon can't breathe unless it's underwater.
How
to
do you
that's
even
the one,
fight with it?
That's the one that has the fish head attached to the bottom half of a dinosaur. I assume it means can't breathe well out of water.
Presumably, that's one of the things like I've consciously thought about when I'm designing creatures. Like, I try not to design creatures that just could not function on land, like physically, like no fish specifically, because most of the time you're going to be on land.
Yeah, I think that's always been an issue with Pokemon. Like,
especially when it gets into 3D, like you get into a battle with a fish Pokemon and it's just kind of floating there.
3D is where, like, it's always technically been an issue, but 3D kind of highlights it because there's some cases where how are you going to like have like, a fish like Goldeen just on the ground, sitting on the ground?
Yeah.
I think Magikarp's kind of there are exceptions, like Magikarp's the most realistic depiction, but Magikarp also is well known for looking like it's actively dying.
Yeah. That's pretty much Magikarp's entire shtick is this Pokemon sucks.
I think the only case where it actually looks kind of normal without the flopping animation was in Legends. It was so uncanny not to see Magikarp just suffering.
Chad Magikarp?
Oh man, there was actually the awkward moment where I think I was cornered by 2 Alpha Magikarp, but it was so ridiculous because they could only use Splash.
Alpha Magikarp?
The Alpha Magikarp, just big Magikarp that were completely useless. At least one.
That's something.
Yep.
Not sure what it is, but it's something.
Big Magikarp. Suffering gone huge. Let's see.
Thank God for the selection tool, by the way.
Yep, it can be helpful.
I can just select the new lines.
I need to use it. Try using it more. Whenever I use it, I always notice that there's like this faint ghost of a line right near the edges. So I should probably adjust the settings.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be perfect, but it's better than just like drawing all this stuff over by hand.
Yep. Much less time consuming.
And I can reverse it to get the things that I need to erase.
Excellent.
Alright, I think we got it.
Any notable game releases?
Say what?
Any notable game releases recently?
I don't know about releases. But as you know, I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile.
I remember. You've been enjoying it, correct?
Yeah. It has started to get like a little bit
Twitch
too
anarchy.
easy recently, though.
You're too powerful.
Dale!
Very stinky.
In the
Dale!
YouTube chat. What are you saying, Twitch Stinky? Evergrade is in the Twitch chat catching Pokemon right now, Dale.
Oh, and to be fair, Twitch didn't actually make that.
He got a stupid Gen 8 Pokemon.
Actually, it's called an Arracuda.
Actually.
Actually, it's a fish.
actually has the highest IVs
Evergrade is
that
very
possible, and it learns it learns hyper beam and
Oh, no, he's calling me stinky. I do use Twitch, so that probably tracks.
Dale uses YouTube.
What?
Like
No one is innocent here.
The weakest streaming platform.
What gen is Scarlet Violet?
Very surprised.
11 or something.
What gen is Scarlet Violet? 11 or something? Gen 9.
999.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even 211, Dale.
Not yet.
Shaking my head.
Give it time.
Alright, I need to get the faces. That's what I need. The face. That is the next thing.
What are you talking about?
I need to get Celine's face from the mask off one and put it on the mask on
Facebook
one.
streaming exists dice bag. So does Twitter streaming.
You go in mask on mode. Gotcha.
Okay, you got me there, Dale.
Facebook streaming exists, so does Twitter stream. I forgot that Twitter had streaming.
I'm streaming on Twitter right meow.
Yes. That should say everything.
Can you believe some people exclusively streaming to Facebook?
People used to stream to Facebook all the time. But these days, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I remember there was one streamer I watched who actually had a deal with to stream exclusively to Facebook for a while.
That's crazy.
Like, at least, well, maybe not exclusively, but he was getting paid to do it. Haven't heard anything about that in a while when if I pop in.
Has his career died yet?
No, but he also doesn't stream on Facebook either, so maybe there's a correlation.
Oh, he stopped. He stopped, huh?
Yep. Probably just stopped yet. I think the deal just expired.
X Live. What a great name for a non-18 plus streaming
What
site.
a great name for a non-18 plus streaming site. X Live. You
know what? I guess we'll just turn off Geronimo for now. We don't need two people reading chat on stream. Mute tab, okay.
Poor Geronimo. Who's been being made obsolete, even though he's from the future. Oh, do you remember D-Live? I remember D-Live. I heard about D-Live, but I remember something happened to it that I think it was something that killed its reputation.
I remember that it existed. I don't know. Okay, hold on. This is a little goofy. I need to be able to see what the hell is going on here. I think I might have to move the position of the eye holes.
Oh, yeah, I see, because it looks out of sync.
Because I had to adjust the position of her eyes without the mask because they were clearly in the wrong spot.
Dale says crypto scans? Is that what happened? That's what happened, more or less. I thought it was something else, but that probably wouldn't help.
How do crypto scams ruin your platform? It wasn't a blockchain-based one, was it?
I can't say. I only heard about D-Live like right around the time there was some stuff kicking up about it.
You know what? The only reason I know about D-Live is because like these other peripheral things that I use for streaming also mention D-Live. Like they have integrations with D-Live.
So D-Live is still around. You know, I'll just check the website. I'm sketching right now. I can take a break.
Take a break from being sketchy.
Never. Well, D-Live exists. And yeah, they're around.
Crazy.
Let's see. So I'm gonna check. Yeah, it looks like the numbers are, for a point of reference, the immediate tabs that show up in the top categories section, like Rumbles, the number of viewers is much lower than Rumbles overall.
Really? Do they have
Yep.
Power Slap?
That's exactly why it's failing.
That no Power Slap? Dang.
Rumble has Power Slap, it succeeds.
Bro's
D-Live
gotta get
doesn't
Power
have Power
Slap.
Slap.
Or maybe Barstool Sports. Maybe that'll get the viewers in.
They just need to give Barstool Sports their own specific tab. Then D-Live will make its comeback.
Let's see. The fact that DLive had anything to do with crypto back when it launched made it a red flag for normie internet goers. That makes sense. Normies don't get crypto.
Well, normies seem to get it. Normies apparently get AI with how popular it is.
It's literally like made to be consumed by normies.
Yep.
Of course, it's harder to like make anything worthwhile with AI, but just making stupid slop is very easy.
Yep.
The hell's Power Slap? Oh, competitive slapping, Dale says. Yes.
Exactly.
The featured sport of Rumble.
It's mixing with all the genre stuff way at the top in the pick section. Oh, Barstool Sports is, of course, on the first thing you see on the far left. Then feed, gaming, live, sports, viral, then right, kind of near the center, Power Slap.
Yeah, viral. Them viral videos. Why do you have viral as a category? That's not like an actual category.
What shows up when I hit viral? Oh,
It's gonna be cat videos and stuff like that.
what the heck is this? I think this is supposed to be Rumble's attempt at making like quick meme videos.
It's literally like the boomers' understanding of what viral means.
It feels like it. Jeez.
Dale, tempted to go hard into Rumble, make my streaming debut as an Arrogay speedrunner and have that top the charts.
I can hear Dale mashing his keyboard already.
Ah, yes. Because how else would you speedrun an Arrogay?
Hmm.
Okay, what the hell is going on here? Alright. I had the wrong color selected.
Oh,
What a shame. Wait a second. Dang it. I drew it on the wrong layer. I was just saying earlier that when I get a bot figured out, I need to have a command to count like how many times I draw on the wrong layer or something.
Nice. How would you trigger that?
They've got ways to like track counters with bot commands and stuff in the chat.
So you'd hit it. So you could key it to a button and it would activate.
No, I'd have a thing, a command you type in the chat for the viewers.
Oh.
And when they use the command, a counter would go up.
Gotcha. That sounds like an interesting thing.
Too bad all these bots are like specifically for Twitch where I have no viewers.
Yeah. I noticed I noticed there seems to be a trend of bots being Redditors.
Redditors?
Just the way they act. It's got that weird super duper trying really hard to seem harmless feel. Or maybe it's like trying hard to be quirky. Oh no, I missed a jump bluff.
The jump bluff's been gone for a while, man.
Well, Twitch isn't showing me times anymore. It's jump blow for...
I think you got like a few minutes before the next one pops up.
It's not a long wait.
Dale says one-handed speed runs. The other hand is playing with a Rubik's Cube. Sure, Dale.
He hits the keyboard with his face.
Alright, I need to get like a shadow on the eyes here. It don't look right as is when I switch between the two thingamajigs.
Go for it.
Let's see how that works. That might be a little too dark.
Looks a bit red.
Say what?
Looks red, like she's wearing a visor. Maybe that's just me.
That's because I'm using a reddish shade to shade with.
Understood. Mystery solved. Do we have a lot of Aerogay or idle games or visual novels? No hands required. Well, you have to press a button.
I haven't played such a game for a while. I am not familiar with the current meta. Or the current market. Or play styles or anything. I'm just playing Path of Exile.
I'm mostly playing what I play on stream. Or just something casual.
I'm definitely gonna be playing more Path of Exile on more streams.
I'll probably take it easy and just play a random game next week. I'm gonna be taking it easy with streaming because it's just I'm just so busy.
Yeah, I know. It'd be like that. I'm trying to do the opposite and stream more.
Yeah, well, I do want to stream more, especially with gaming because I'm eager to like finish what I got. But I've just been feeling more wiped recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get some stuff done recently for like, so I'll need a little more time.
Such as?
That's gonna keep that private. It's not really a
Just
secret,
gonna
I'm just
come
trying-
in here and tease, huh?
Yes. I will say it is something I'm drawing, to give a hint.
I see.
Not that I want to just drop out completely. It's just, just trying to keep it light. I say, though, I try to have a quote-unquote short stream, which went to just 2.5 hours the other night.
Yeah, mine have been like very short when I do them outside of this time period, time slot or whatever. I don't have a whole lot of time to stream, so just whatever I can get in.
I think, I could probably stand to do shorter streams. It's just that I like to try to get a decent sized chunk of a game done, and I don't try to take my time. It just kind of happens when it comes to art streams. Also, yesterday I was probably I was just feeling kind of tired. I think it was just kind of tired, so it was I was a bit slower.
Yeah, I wasn't able to pop in for your stream there because of work. Work has been more busy, but that's actually, I guess, good because we're actually getting things done.
Yeah, the same for me. I think I'll be more motivated to get a little more stuff done tomorrow. It's just that stuff I do kind of constant. I tend to be interrupted a lot.
Dell says drawing hard. Yeah.
But if you don't draw, you'll be complaining about not drawing. If you're, that's probably a good time to try and do some basics. Something I should do since I'm feeling pretty drained.
You know what? I'm not sure how I did it, but I made Celine's dress out of just the Sluggamush line color schemes, and it looks okay.
It looks really nice. And actually, oh, I thought it was only one of them. That's why they didn't blend together. That's awesome.
Yeah, they've all got a slightly different shade of goo.
Yeah, it's a lot of colors, but it's not like too much. Nice.
Dale says I'm great at complaining.
That now we know you're an artist. What kind of artist would you be if you weren't weren't your own biggest problem? Dice, was that a yawn?
That was a yawn.
What, yawning when there's art to be done?
Yawning? It's like lunchtime.
Wait, is it actually?
I mean, for me.
Wait, what time is it for you again?
10:47 p.m. Okay,
Oh,
it's like an hour past lunchtime. Okay.
Oh yeah, I had a brain fart where I couldn't remember. Wait, or I couldn't remember if you were like streamed later until I remember. Like
Night shifter.
I'm an hour ahead of you. I'm usually an hour ahead of you. Oof.
Yeah. Look at these lovely ladies.
Excellent work.
I feel like Viveka should have her mask on, but I kind of don't want to draw it.
You don't want to put on all the work for a slight alteration.
Not really.
Not again.
Maybe, like maybe.
I respect the work. I just think, wow, that was probably a lot to do.
Dale says nearly 12 p.m. here, time to wage slave.
Already? Good for Dale, getting things done early.
Hey, your lunchtime and my lunchtime kind of line up around the same time.
Mine's just an hour off. Wait. No, never mind. I'm way out of tune with you guys. I can't...
Hey, you're not a night shifter, are you?
Nope. I can't believe I'm the odd one out for once.
Let's see how hard this will be to actually... give Viveka an alternate.
I think the big question is, are you gonna be moving her whole arm so that she's holding the mask over her face?
I'm gonna have to move the arm some way. But I don't think I'm gonna move it that way. That's why I don't want to do it. Because I'm like, oh man, the arm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because the other one... The hand was kind of in a good position to just move it a bit.
Yeah. You know what, though? I could almost just, like, select it and flip it. And then just, like, redraw, move the arm the other way.
Alright.
Let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna select the lines.
Oh, he's selecting the lines.
Everybody look, he's selecting the lines.
Let's hope he's not doing it on the wrong layer.
I was just about to say, I wonder if any Pokemon have appeared recently, and I look over and you're trying to catch it.
Will I catch it, or will it beat me up?
I haven't seen a function to actually, like, battle wild Pokemon in this little game.
Yeah, I was getting the impression that it would just pop up, and it's a game of chance on whoever catches it. Killer's hard. Milan are good.
If you go down in into the description on my stream, there's like a whole little thingamajig. Like a mini game panel with all kinds of options.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see the picture. I see the options, but I don't know exactly what all of them are.
You know what? This might work better than I expected it to.
Oh, I see what you're going for. What you're doing. Nice.
We're gonna have to move the thumb, though.
Yeah, I see. Alright, got a Muna. Perfect if I have too many dreams in my head.
I think you got more Pokemon than me now.
How many do you get?
I don't know. Let me see if I can check on the Twitch.
Is there a counter, or are you just gonna have to search through the messages?
There's a thing on the stream itself. Like, you go to my channel. There's a shut up. If you scroll down, there should be a panel under the stream.
I see shield mode. I see the usual buttons next to the chat. Where am I looking?
Down, below, lower, 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 lower. Scroll down. I have Sudowoodo, Shellos, and Charmander right now.
Where? Okay, I got it open. No, I don't want to support you, but shut up. I have Luna, Aracuda, and Turtwig. So we're technically tied, but I'm willing to. But since Turtwig's at 5 and Luna's at 2, I'm willing to bet you have the stronger team so far.
I have 6, 2, and 5.
Mine's 2, 15, and 5. Somehow.
15? Dang. Which one's that?
The Aracuda.
Oh,
The first one I caught.
the nasty Gen 9 or Gen 8 one.
The torpedo fish.
Dale says, the key to good mass is putting the eyes wherever they look best. Ignore where they actually would go on the face. That's fine if you don't have like separate versions.
People won't notice the difference. Also, Viveka's eyeshadow is going to get covered up.
Yeah, that's okay. I think I almost forgot to draw it in the first place.
Glad you've got such an eye for detail.
This is why I draw the entire design out.
Smart.
Before I use the design in any kind of illustration. Except for Konane and Levi. They were literally the first, in the very first illustration I ever drew for creatures. They did not have names or anything. I was just like, I need to draw like a guy and a girl. Here's what, they'll look like this. Who is the Creatures World Batman? Dale asks. I don't know, man. That's I don't know if they would have a Batman, at least in the in such a setting that I currently have worked out.
Sad. No Batman.
I don't think Batman would function that well on like the frontier.
It'd probably be better just having someone like Robin Hood.
Yeah, Robin Hood.
Archer.
Which we definitely have like woodsman types.
Yep.
It's a pretty common thing in the creatures world given the setting.
Woodsman types in the woods. Who'd have thought?
Oh, really?
The archer class is made of archers.
Say what?
It's a meme from Fate.
Oh. No wonder I don't recognize it.
Yeah. Its character, the superhero LARPer. From your lips to Dice's ears, Dale.
We'd have to wait until like the big city portion of the setting before
You got
we
a big city
introduce
plan?
something like a superhero.
You got a big city planned?
The capital city of the Allied Kingdoms would be fairly large.
Ah,
That's a ways away from Route Run.
nice.
But yeah, I do have ideas in development. It's just I don't have time to develop them all in the first release.
You'll get there
Eventually,
in time.
hopefully before I'm an old man.
Hopefully. Yeah, you will.
We might need to tweak some of the lines here even more. It looks like her fingers are backwards. Probably because they are.
That'll do it.
Considering I flipped it. I might have to try and get some of you boys into Path of Exile sometime, by the way.
Is it multiplayer?
Yes. It's also free to play.
How much does it cost? It already seems too.
Is this a joke?
I don't know, Dice. Is it?
What do you mean?
Nothing in life is free. I guess that's what I mean.
Well, sure, you have to spend time to play it.
Aha! I'm a genius. I knew it. Can't pull one over on everybody, except for except for when we can. But we don't count those.
We only count the good things, not the bad things.
It's a good thing, and I'm not good at math.
I think you're in good company.
That's good to hear.
Dale is in chat after all.
Quote, it's free to play. How much does it cost? There's always a catch. Yeah, I have it. So back, no hesitation. Yes. I have become a little jaded about free-to-play things since it really is the time you're investing into it, and it's very easy to lose a lot of time with that kind of thing. The way they're designed, they kind of have to be time sponges, to find ways to hook people in since they can't, and keep them around to convince them to spend more since they can't actually sell anything directly. That's how I see them.
And I would suggest that as long as I'm having fun, that's perfectly fine.
Yep. I understand.
Alright, I think I finally got the hand anatomy correct.
You got a handle on things.
It was not as easy as I had hoped.
It's honestly looking easier than I expected so far.
I'm just that good, Evergrade. I'm just that good.
I tend to assume every other thing will be an ordeal, even when just half the challenge comes from starting a project.
Okay, that arm is a little bit beefy.
You see, she hasn't been working out.
She's a little bit of a tomboy, but she's not supposed to be a muscle girl.
Saving that designation for someone else?
Say what?
Is there going to be a muscle girl in Creatures?
I don't intend to make one that would be particularly muscular.
Noted.
Unlike some people, I like my females to be feminine.
Understandable. I kind of at the point where I kind of like muscle girls, but I'm fine with people not doing them because most of them just make them look bad.
A lot of people get kind of extreme with it.
That's exactly what I think.
The fit barbarian girls are probably going to be about as close as it gets.
Makes sense. Fighting fit. Yeah, that Creepop says need more muscle mommies.
Implying female muscles aren't feminine? No, Dale. A lot of the time when people draw quote-unquote female muscles, they're not feminine.
A lot of the time, they're just drawing men with boobs.
Yeah.
Even when I know they're usually trying sincerely, it's a lot of the time it's just awkward. It's a case where moderation is key.
Holy hell, I can't draw arms.
You weren't armed for this one.
More on the Krekov wavelength? You've lost me, Dale. I don't know what that is.
You're not the only one who's lost. I'm pretty bad with directions as is.
Is that an artist or something?
I thought it was an art. Maybe it's an art style? Will we ever know the truth?
His internet will catch up eventually and he'll answer.
In the far future, we'll eventually know what Dale means. When the Australian time catches up.
We're time traveling right now.
To the future!
Okay, it is an artist.
What was the name? Kind of scared. Actually, now I'm kind of scared to look it up because Dale's recommending him.
Krekov. Krekkov.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't look at that. Randall's a bit of a red flag.
Bail Buddy is also another good wavelength, he says.
Wait, I think I might know that artist.
Just don't search it live, he says.
Oh, I know. Mainly from his comics. I don't know if it's mainly what he does, but I usually see Dark Souls comics from Bail Buddy.
Ew. A Soulsborne fan.
I don't know if that's all he does, but that's all I see that gets popular.
I guess they call them Souls-likes now, not Soulsborns.
When did it change to Souls-like?
Probably
I know there was
when they had more FromSoft games that were Souls-likes that weren't Bloodborne or Dark Souls.
Probably. So Elden Ring is a Souls-like. It's Dark Souls, but an open world game.
Yeah. Open
AKA
world Souls-like.
Dark Souls, but you're futzing around a mostly empty map.
Okay. I need to do some major erasing here so I can actually see what the hell's going on.
Good luck. Something a majority of his comics, most of his art is fantasy comics and memes, Necromancer, and orcs are the popular stuff. I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I don't keep up with enough with his stuff to say. It's usually like fantasy, but I usually see like Dark Souls stuff or fantasy-based memes. But that's pretty much all I know him for.
I don't know him at all.
That's fine. Maybe you'd like his fantasy stuff, but pretty sure he's really big on Dark Souls. So it's not a big loss for me.
This freaking arm.
Too thick. Tell her to put down the dumbbells. Or to eat less chicken, I don't know.
Eat less chicken?
Yes.
How could you suggest such a thing?
Here. I'll stop suggesting it when I can stop staring at her very thick arm. Not stopping. It won't stop yet.
What I'm getting from this is just you like staring at very big arms.
It's throwing me off, but she's so thin otherwise. Point is, muscle good, lady good. There's a good balance. The reason I agree, Dale, the reason I don't like to see it is because most people are particularly bad at getting the balance right. Even supposedly like big name artists. I don't usually. Well, I think the big name artists are probably the exception, but they're like probably definitely invest a lot of time into that kind of thing.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this, man.
Well, you're already here. Might as well see it through. What are you gonna do? Quit while you're ahead?
Ahead? I don't know if I'm ahead right now.
Fine, quit while you're unarmed. Whichever you want. They should be shamed for being bad and given examples of which to strive for improvement. Sure, go for it. Go for it. Just find all the artists making you bad muscle woman, strap them into a clear Clockwork Orange style, and show them the correct way of making their art. There might be problems, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. If someone else is willing to do it. I'm lazy.
Just go on Twitter and redraw one of their pieces and be like, this is how it should be.
Sure, that always works out.
That always works out. Everybody takes criticism really well when that happens.
Fix your art, Lamau.
Did you see the freaking quote-unquote art fix of the Nami picture a while ago? It was going around Twitter.
I'm
Might
sure
have been this week.
Not that one specifically. I'm sure it was hideous.
I freaking gave her arm hair.
It's hideous.
You know what? I think I know part of the reason this looks weird is just because of the angle of the shoulder.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty close. Guys, you're not going to believe it, but I'm actually doing a bit of doodling instead of just chatting.
You're actually doing art?
Yeah, like I'm actually doing some casual sketching.
Wow.
I need to practice with new pens. But yeah, people who draw hypermuscle or something like that don't want to make anything else. Yep. In which case I shall sit in my corner and judge silently. Good. They deserve to be judged.
We're all secretly judging Kohet right now.
We're all judging each other. It's just the one we say openly we're judging.
Just artist things.
Yep.
Secretly judging each other.
It's like that meme about the people in the subway all thinking, look at them, What a bunch of mindless automatons. But instead it's just, look at him. His art is so bad, not like my art. I'm such a great artist. Not like that, though. We're all equally pretentious.
But are we equally self-loathing?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're at different ranges of self-loathing, but we're self-loathing in general. Goth is just fun to bully. I thought you were the one we bullied.
Cohead is fun to bully, but that's partly because he's very easy to bully because of his content choices.
Goth always seems like the type to laugh it off. He's a very jovial fellow, if I say so.
Cohead knows he's a weirdo.
Yep.
Dale says, isn't it actually the worst when you find an artist's work you adore, the style and effort, but the stuff they make is subjects and genres you hate? Yeah.
I haven't had that experience. I can imagine it being really annoying.
Alright, I am catching this Pokemon myself, by the way.
Oh. Let me try.
No, it's mine, it's mine!
Does it randomly select who does it?
I'm not actually sure.
We're gonna find out. I'm assuming it's RNG.
Like, I'm sure the type of Pokeball you throw makes a difference, otherwise there wouldn't be multiple kinds.
Yeah, but we're technically throwing the same kind, so I assume that's up to chance.
It's an experiment.
We're testing things out.
I shouldn't have said anything just in case.
It'll be fine. Oh, it doesn't go to... It's not first come, first serve.
Oh, dang it. Now I really shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, so... Nope, Aracuda is still the strongest.
Sad.
Torpedo Fish still wins.
The feathers on the sleeve are just too long.
Defined.
Long.
Oh, I see.
The other side is shorter.
I know. Yeah, I just noticed that.
Hate drawing feathers, by the way. Worst thing to draw.
What about leaves?
Bird wings and feathers. Leaves I can like stylize a little bit, to some extent.
I feel like I kind of enjoy them, but I think I draw them all the same. Like it's in between like them feeling like feathers, but kind of furry.
The thing is, feathers have like a specific structure to them.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that down.
Well, that's mostly in the case of like drawing actual birds, which I am not right now.
Well, birds aren't real, so you don't have a reference.
You're so right. You know, this whole Pokemon catching thing must be pain in bigger streamers' chats if you can only catch one of them, or if only one person can catch them.
It's certainly more exciting, but at a certain point, even if there's people who have the highest tier stuff, then it still has game of chance whether or not you get anything.
I'm just thinking, if only one person can catch each Pokemon, that's like, why even bother? If you're in the big streamers chat.
Yeah.
Although I guess people are gonna run out of Pokeballs and stuff eventually after they throw so many.
I'm wondering if if someone uses there's a bunch of people using all the Pokeballs, so is that a guarantee that no, it wouldn't make sense. Like, it makes more sense if the Ultra Ball or Great Ball raises your chances, but you have to. But there's still a chance someone with a Pokeball could get the Pokemon.
Huh?
Like, you're not locked out of catching a Pokemon if you only have a Pokeball versus the person with the Ultra Ball. That's what I assume the case is meant to be.
I guess I'm sure there's some level of like RNG there going on.
Yeah, otherwise this is, I don't know if not quite pay to win, but you would lose out on the chance to get your Pokemans.
My shoulders be starting to hurt now. Great.
He's getting too productive. Quick. Make his shoulders ache.
Oh no, I'm becoming intimidated by what I'm seeing.
What are you? Oh yeah, that.
Let's see. Yeah, the thing I'm drawing. That I thought, hey,
Oh,
this won't be too bad.
Lines are looking pretty good. Though that wasn't really what I was a little concerned about. It was mainly the recolor and everything.
At least I have my bros here to keep me company.
Yeah. The lines did seem like they were still a bit of a pain, though.
Maybe. I mean, that's why I have Patron, right?
Back to the mines he goes.
Because the lines are a pain.
They are. Getting them smooth is a headache. And I've gotten better at it. Still takes time.
To the mines, Dale says. Patron's gonna get a break from the mines because I haven't drawn anything new recently for him.
Poor Patron. What'll he do with all that work to keep him occupied?
I don't know.
He'll have to do something crazy, like make a comic for it in his spare time.
Well, Patron's directive is if I don't have anything for you to line, just draw fan art. Which is how we got the last thing I did on the stream before. The last stream. The thing I did on the last stream before.
The day stream?
However you say that. The stream?
Yeah, that stream.
The other stream.
The stream that happened.
The stream that was before this one?
Yeah, that was after the last one.
That
one.
Stream, right.
Yeah, not that stream, that stream. Glad we're on the same page.
I just realized this purplish color on her dress is like just slightly off from her hair, and it's kind of bugging me. But I'm not gonna change it.
Now it's, well, that's evil. You pointed it out to me, and now it's bugging me. How could you do this, Dice?
That's what you get for taking my Jangmo or whatever it's called.
I'm sure you'll get the next one. But I've been wrong before. Technically, oh wait, I'm outpacing you by 2 Pokemon now.
Yeah, you've been busy. I've been drawing.
I've just been sketching, so I've had time.
Let's see. I think I've got too much of the back showing here. That's easy to fix. Just do like so, and we're good, and we're good. Alright, now's the awful part where I have to shade everything.
Dale says, I wish I was drawing instead of working. Yep. I know that feeling.
Oh, Dale's working?
Dale's a true gamer. We're trying to get that bread.
That's how I feel trying to watch streams.
Are you saying watching streams isn't productive?
I mean, not if you're just doing that.
I usually draw while I'm doing streams. Probably good, though it's probably best to do fan art since the subject matter is technically on the screen. Which I haven't done. I'm doing a lot of drawing while watching stream. Need to do that more. So that requires me to watch more streams.
Right.
Wish I had more time, because I always really want to watch people's streams. It's either at bad hours or I'm just busy.
Same. Or everybody's streaming at once.
Or I'm streaming while they're streaming.
Same, also, that too.
Why can't people have schedules that revolve around mine? I tire of this flawed world that doesn't bend to my will.
It's such a hassle.
Gamers truly are the most oppressed class of all.
It's true.
Don't look now. We're gonna test another theory.
What theory are you testing?
Who's gonna catch this Cinchino? No, it's Chinchino. Ooh, we'll get the next Pokemon.
Time zones don't help either, Dale says. Yeah, that's especially true for you.
I'd say time zones definitely hinder Dale a little.
A little bit. You know, being on the other side of the world and all. Where all the
It's like-
things that happen are...
Yep. Australia's behind us, right? By a few hours?
I think they're ahead. I think it's Sunday for Dale.
My gosh. Dale's posting to us from the future.
I mean, Japan is like their
Hey.
neighbor, and I got the chinchilla.
I'll get the next one. I hope you like. Hey, I hope you've got plenty of places to dust.
Yeah, I could honestly see myself getting way too into this whole like Pokemon catching game.
I think I'm already too into it. So I understand what you mean.
Dale says yes, it's midday Sunday. And who'd be able to turn into the cool project I've been teasing but never starting? Well, Dale, if you just do it in the complete opposite time that was probably convenient for you.
It's noon for It's like noon or 1 for Dale right now. So if you started early in the morning for you, I could probably hop in around 10 or 11.
I don't think Dale has like a consistent schedule for work though. I'm pretty sure he has to flex.
Yeah, yeah. It's not fun.
Yeah, that would be awful. I'm glad I haven't like had a job like that before.
Good for you, man. Ah, yes, my favorite program online. I stream at 3 a.m. EDT on a Tuesday. Are you making a joke? Or are you like talking about the kind of streams you watch, Dale?
I think he's talking about the kind of streams he would have to stream.
Yep,
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and if you can't do it, well, then you can't do it.
I'm also not a morning person.
Yeah, it's one of the
I don't
things
know if
I'm
you
struggling with.
What?
Just not being able to do the things.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some... Consistency isn't my current strength when it comes to timetables, so maybe I'll be... But hey, the base... No, that's good. At least...
I mean, that's my situation.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, I'm on night shift working 10-hour shifts and usually overtime on Friday too, but I'm also getting a fat bank account. And I spend a bunch of money and it keeps getting bigger.
That's the dream.
The dream
Yeah,
is to
we-
be self-employed and do that, but
Yeah, that is...
the dream is to be doing that with creatures. Their weekends tend to be Tuesdays.
That must be interesting.
Well, that is one of the days I've been trying to stream during the day.
I want to try day streams when I can. I just don't know if I want to do... I want to try avoiding doing that with games that I'm in the middle of streaming, because I feel like people who are used to late night streams wouldn't be able to make it.
Yeah, I think I'm mostly just going to be doing Path of Exile on those streams now. There appears to be like an actual community for that on Twitch, so I'm just going to be like, okay, maybe I'll try that. Maybe that'll get some people in watching my stream, and we can groom them into watching the art streams as well.
I can't believe Dice became a Path of Exile streamer.
I will be a total noob.
It sounds like you're having a good time, at least.
It's fun. Like I did say, like, earlier, it's starting to get, like, a little too easy. But I expect it to pick back up at some point. Like, when I first started, I was dying to, like, very normal things at the beginning of the game. Then after I got a few powers, now I'm, like, just mowing things down.
That's the spirit.
And I kind of like the systems they got. They do this weird thing where, like, your character's abilities are tied to the gems that you have in your items that you wear.
So, like, Monster Hunter, where you can equip stronger stuff by killing things? That's the first thing that comes to mind with that.
I don't know if that's how I'd describe it. It's like, have you ever played, like, Diablo 2?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they had a system in there where, like, your items would have, like, sockets in them for gems that added extra properties.
Oh, okay, that makes... I get it now.
And so Path of Exile does basically the same thing, except they define, like, the abilities that your character can use and the spells that they have and stuff.
So it's not just stat buffs?
Oh, there's stat buffs, but like your actual character skills that you get for leveling up, those are mostly just like static bonuses.
Oh, okay.
So like I have a Templar that I'm been playing, and he has the Frost Hammer as like one of his main attacks that I use, and that's something that is attached to one of the gems in his scepter. So if I were to take that gem out and replace it with something else, then I'd lose my ability to use Frost Hammer.
I see.
Which can be kind of annoying when I find some new item and I'm like, oh, the sockets are wrong.
I could test out this new item, try something different, but then I wouldn't be able to use Frost Hammer.
Dale says he's grooming. The path of exile to creatures pipeline is real. Well, we haven't tried that part yet. We're gonna try and lure the path of exile people into into watching my creature streams.
Looking forward to the Path of Exiles and Creatures collaboration. That'll get plenty of people into it without them even knowing.
Yeah. I don't know if that'd be a great collaboration to have, honestly. They don't really mesh all that well. Okay, I need to put some highlights on Viveka's arm, and then we should be about done. That's a little bit too much. Whoops. You know what? I'm glad I went through the trouble. I wonder, did I make a... I think so. I think I made... Yeah, I did make Levi without the mask. That's good. I won't have to redo that whole thing. Oh yeah, all the girls done.
I had to step away. What did I miss?
Oh, I was wondering what was happening while you were so quiet. No, I just finished up Viveka and I was like, oh, I got all the girls done.
Perfect. Everything's in balance.
What is this stream chat garbage going on?
What's going on?
The stuff Dale's been posting.
What is even up?
Cute anime GF the industry thinks viewers want. Is this reverse psychology, Dale? What is this? Alright, I think it's time to call it quits on the stream. My back is getting tired. Let's see, who do we wanna send a raid to or something? We got a handful of people on Rumble. I got like one on Twitch. Which is probably you, Evergreen.
Cool.
Let's see. Who's streaming? Not many people. Let's see, Riker Steel is over there. I haven't actually tuned into his channel, but I think we're mutuals. Maybe we'll send some people over there. On Rumble. How the hell do you raid on Rumble again?
Oh, you have to type /raid, and you have to get the URL of the stream.
I see. Okay. I'm guessing /raid.
Yeah, it should be. The option should show up with instructions.
And you just put a space and then the URL?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Let's give it a shot.
Hold up, let me check Twitch too.
You just subscribe to more people on Rumble. We only got we don't have a lot of people to raid.
Let's see, we got Tualiz and Shiroi are streaming right now. Who do you want to go to?
It's a coin flip.
Coin flip.
I have last one I was at was Tualiz's stream. So I shall trust your judgment.
Yeah, Tualiz is lower on the viewers, so let's send him to her.
Alright. I'll probably head off in a bit anyway.
She's playing Kirby.
She's curbing out.
Alright then. We'll call it quits on the stream. I'll go into the outro before I start raiding, so... Dale says Shiroi, annoy her. There's only like one person in chat. We're not going to annoy anybody.
I can annoy
on
someone.
Twitch.
Never mind. They're probably already annoyed on Twitch.
Alright. Here we go. We'll see you guys later. Hang around for the outro here. Bye!
Whoops.